Would you like a cake?
I would, darling. Is that for me?
Yeah. Granny made it.
Did you not make it?
Yeah, me, Granny and Charlie made it.
So Way says 1 hour 45 minutes. I was hoping it was going to be an hour and a half. I better put my foot down and get there. Gig starts at 12, so even if I get there at 10 to 11, it's still an hour till the gig starts. The joy of playing with Ewan's group is I don't know what we're playing. I just know I'm playing from 12 till half 12 and then later on. And I've never seen the music before. I'll just get there and find out what I've got to do. So first mess up of the day, I've just gotten on complete autopilot and got on my normal route to London, and I actually needed to get further across. But according to Waze, I'm still going to get there at the same time. It's just it's 92 miles now rather than 56 miles. So slightly annoying, in fact very annoying. And the problem on this section of the M11, there is no junction you can turn around on for another 20 minutes. So I'm basically stuck going this way. There's nothing I can do about it. Oh well, I get to see one of the things I didn't mention on yesterday's vlog, but I was thinking when I was doing some of the filming, when I was taking the time lapses. One of the things I love about living in this part of England is the way the scenery changes at this time of the year quite dramatically in terms of the colours, because the wheat is sort of getting ready to be harvested, then the wheat's harvested, and then the fields get ploughed. So you get a very different landscape just within a matter of weeks, purely through to just the way the agriculture works. So I'll give you a little time lapse of that, I think, if you're interested. If not, skip ahead 15 seconds. Remember how I said that I'd be spending a lot of today sat in the car? This is the M25, also known as Europe's biggest car park. Anyway, I'm listening to a great podcast that I've interrupted to film this for you on the phone. Tim Ferriss's 10 Rules for Startups. Really highly recommend this one. This is just so good. So. And kind of something that kind of led me on to what I was dealing with yesterday with a vlog. That interview I did with Nick, it was over half an hour long, and I had to edit it down to 5 minutes, 6 minutes, which is really difficult to do, and I missed out quite a bit of really good stuff. And the edit was kind of okay, but the point is, they're talking to Mark Zuckerberg at the moment from Facebook, and they're talking about how you've got to sometimes just get the thing out there, and that's kind of what I'm always like with vlogs. Is I would like to edit it more, I would like to make it more professional, but there is something about the genre of vlogs that allows you to have that kind of more fly-on-the-wall amateurish feel, I hope. I mean, I always try and do my best I can, but I self-impose deadlines. And that's a little bit like music. It's, if you have a project and you don't set a deadline to it, it never happens. And I'm thinking, I've got a project in my mind at the moment. It's over a year since I last did Jazz Vespers, and if you haven't heard that album yet, please do check it out on the link below, music.danforshaw.com. We've got some exciting things. In fact, I need to make some phone calls actually, which I may do while I'm stuck in this traffic jam, of hopefully some BBC appearances with Jazz Vespers. So let's hope that happens. But yeah, you've sometimes just got to get things out there, even though you're not overly happy with them. Do you know what I mean? It's just sometimes it's just one of those things you have to do. Anyway, it looks like we're actually on the move now. So let's see if we get to this gig before it actually starts. And bass player, you, this is crazy boy.
Should we try dark climate, get lovely?
Gig over, always nice to finish a gig, as I said before, in daylight. I wanted to hang around, maybe get you some more time lapses, more footage around Twickenham, but as I've got to drive back down that road I drove in on, and I want to get home, definitely want to try and get past that before rush hour. I'm afraid we're not going to get that. But anyway, I wanted to just highlight about with you, and we never really rehearse, and I never really get the music, but I do find, and I found it again today, that I actually play somewhat better because I have to think and play in that moment, and more of the imaginative and innovative ideas are allowed to come out because I'm being forced to play and react in that moment and think, really think on my feet. You know, I can't fall back into those cliches or the ways I usually will play a standard or the way I'd usually play a certain chord progression, because I'm not even in that piece, and so it really forces me to just expand. And I normally do, you know, it normally leads me onto nicer things. So that's the exciting bit of playing like that. It really is sort of dancing on an edge of a pin sort of thing, but it's good fun. Need to negotiate my way back to the M25 now, and I'll talk to you probably when I'm sat in my next traffic jam. Well, I told you it wouldn't be long till I was stuck in traffic again, so here we are, going nowhere very fast. One of the things a wise old professional said to me a long time ago was, remember that when you're playing a gig, you're not getting paid to play, you're getting paid to wait around. In terms of, obviously, sometimes jazz gigs you are getting paid, maybe that reflects the kind of tiny amount you actually get paid, because the tiny amount versus playing all the rest of the time. You're playing a function or a studio gig, a TV show or something, you are basically waiting around an awful lot of the time. I haven't played too many TV shows, but some of the TV work I have done has tended always to be, you know, getting there at 10 o'clock in the morning, most of the day spent doing rehearsals, lighting rehearsals, sound check rehearsals, blocking this, that and the other, and you might play in total for 15-20 minutes, maybe a little bit either side, and you need to be there all day. So you're not getting necessarily paid for what you can play. Sometimes you're getting paid to kind of hang around all day and be there ready to play when they want you to. All my reeds are just sounding and feeling horrible now when I've got home. All my tenor reeds, don't know what's up with them. Oh gosh, that feels better. There's nothing more depressing than not being able to play things you used to be able to do in your sleep 10 years ago. These are all these closer daily etudes. They're great, really good stuff. I need to get back onto them a little bit more. I just wanted to go through, just iron out some kinks. I just felt a bit kinky today. Oh, the wrong word to use. I felt my fingers were a bit out of shape today, having had last week's off practice. There's the old saying, isn't there, you know, you skip a day's practice, you notice. You skip a week's practice, everybody notices. That is about all we've got time today. But as much as that depresses me, receiving emails from you guys, Dave from British Columbia, thank you so much for your email just now, Dave. It's really cheered me up. Those kind of emails, positive, just been nice. Just makes such a difference. So thank you, Dave, for your email. I'm not going to vlog tomorrow. I will vlog over the weekend, and as I say, I'm hoping to have a very special coffee with Dan on Monday, but still waiting. I've also got loads of good stuff. That TV thing I was telling you about that's coming up in November is, I think I mentioned it on the previous vlog. Anyway, if not, there's I can't say any more than quite an exciting thing in the pipeline for Jazz Vespers. So I need to make some more emails and phone calls about that. And I need to spend time with the family as well. And hopefully I'll be able to go for a drink tonight with my wife, which I'm really hoping I'll get the chance to do because we have Katie's parents here at the moment. Thank you very much for watching. If you don't already, please hit that subscribe button. It makes a huge difference to me. And it makes a little difference to you as well. I will see you very, very soon.